Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
We are so happy and proud and thrilled and honored to have all of you here join us here for this weekend. My name is Christopher Carbone. I am one of the co-founders of Board Game Academics. Along with the editorial board and the industry board, we would like to all welcome you to the third annual Board Game Academics Conference. It's truly incredible to look around this room and to see so many of you here. That too. Siri wants to talk to me too. Yes, Siri. We like to invite the AI to join us in the room, clearly. Okay. What? This song? Why is it not that song?
Again.
That's how excited I am that I just break into song and dance. So I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to the AI to join us here. No, but I'm very excited to have all of you here join us. There are so many of you from so many different places around the world. And again, we're grateful for you all to join us because as all gamers know, the most difficult part about gaming is to get everyone at the same place, at the same time, at the same date. And if you could do that, you are truly an accomplished person. So thank you again for all joining us. In the crowd here, we have game designers, we have academics, we have practitioners, scholars, researchers, and of course, as always, all of us are gamers. For each one of us that are here today, we have so much to offer to each other, and we really truly want this conference to be a collaborative effort, because today we're all here under the shared belief that games matter. Now, games matter more than just their incredible entertainment value. Games matter because they serve a lot of different functions in society that we may not know about. And this conference here is specifically about those practitioners who utilize tabletop games in very unique and scholarly practices that you may never have envisioned before. Games are educational, of course. Games allow us to teach students new ways to learn, how to interact and engage in the world. Games are cultural artifacts. Look, we're here in this museum full of wonderful cultural artifacts that are reflected in these games. They're little snapshots of history. To take a look at any of these tabletop games in this museum is to reflect back to a time and place where people felt and believed certain things. And to play that game is to step a little bit into that world and experience what they felt, what they thought, and what they brought to the table. Games are also therapeutic. A number of us use games in order to serve different populations, to bring them together, to be able to help them heal, to be able to serve different communities and populations. Now more than ever, we need to draw together and to create more of a established, nurturing community. And what better way to invite people to the table than through a game? Games allow us to do so many different things, and especially when we do step into that game, these wondrous game designers have allowed us this opportunity to see the matrix a little bit. Maybe if I step into another world and I'm fighting a dragon and I step back out a little bit and then I realize to myself that the dragons in the real world, maybe they're not undefeatable. Maybe I do have a chance. Maybe I can bring together a party. Maybe together we can bring a quest together to do better, to bring better, to believe better about ourselves and all of the other people around us at the table. And especially to keep a space open for people at the table that historically have been underrepresented and underappreciated. By bringing their voices up, we elevate all of us. And that's really what Board Game Academics is all about. Our mission is to have these conversations out there in the world, beyond the ivory towers, where those conversations typically live and die, and they don't benefit us in a larger community. By having these conversations with all different groups of people, in all different places, interdisciplinary practices, our research, our scholarship, and our designs are made better. And really that's what we want to be able to do here more than anything else, is we want each other to be inspired, and of course, this museum to inspire us to greater things. Even if you're not a researcher or a publisher or a practitioner, we want these games and we want this conference to be an experience that enlightens you, your family, your friends, and your community, because there's far better things ahead of us. Board Game Academic started 12 plus years ago with this idea that we could draw together an anonymous community. I mean, it was so anonymous that we called ourselves Anonymous. We are no longer anonymous. We are amongst you, and so many of you have come from different parts, and we've worked very hard to bring you all together. It's really been a truly inspiring moment for me. Over the next 2 days, we'll have conferences, we'll have gameplay. A lot of our presenters have game designs, and we really strongly welcome you to interact and engage with each other. As you move through the museum, maybe pick up ideas and inspiration, not just for your own work, but for the presenters here. The presenters who are putting together papers for our academic journal are looking for your support, your interaction, your engagement. You might see on your agenda here, there's QR codes. One of the QR codes is for our Discord channel. You'll also find them on the posters there if you don't have a form right there. We want you to join our Discord right now, because what the Discord allows you to do is to interact with the presenters, give them feedback, give them information and context and research that might be beneficial to them about their presentation. Because when the next journal comes out, it's not just the writers who made that happen, it's everyone in this community that participated. So please, give them as much feedback on Discord, in person, and do our Q&A as possible. Contribute to the greatness that is tabletop gaming and the scholarly practice. Again, I want to thank the strong National Museum of Play for allowing us to be here, for allowing us to explore this wonderful museum. All the different people that were involved, definitely our event programmer, Debbie, she's been amazing. And everybody here as well, Philomena Jack from our board. We also have at our registration table, who maybe can hear me in the back, we have Will Nation and Megan Henry. They're also part of our board as well. And there's so many board members that unfortunately could not be here, but are with you here in spirit and with you in a professional practice. Please come up and see me. I'm in charge of the conference. Any questions or concerns, I am happy to help, and I'm so grateful to have you all here. And have a wonderful, great conference. We will circle back at the very end to talk about what we did, how we did it, and what we can do in the future. With that said, it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce our Editor-in-Chief, Anthony Chatfield.
All right, howdy folks. All right, so you're going to see me a lot today. I'll be introducing all of our presenters. I work with all of you, many of you presenters, and I will be working with you so much more over the next few months as we work through peer review, as we work through revisions and edits. And I just wanted to really briefly say thank you to everybody who is here, and especially thank you to everybody who trusts us with their work. I know how difficult it is to put yourself out there like that. I've done it before. And to just know that this is in someone else's hands, you've spent hours and hours and hours on this, and how's it going to go, right? Both today and over the next few months. So to me, this is, I take this responsibility very seriously. I spend a lot of time on it. I work with a lot of wonderful people who help me in revision and peer review and discussion and editorial review. It's just a laundry, I think we have 40 or 50 peer reviewers this year. If you're in the room, wonderful, thank you. And yeah, it's been a fantastic experience the last 3 years, and this year I'm so excited because there's so many amazing papers and so many amazing authors almost all of you are here today. We had a couple people, unfortunately, who couldn't make it with us today, and I just want to say hopefully everything's okay for them, and that we will have their research up for you as well later. So without further ado, I'll keep it brief because we want to get to the presentations, what we're all here for.